There's a YouTube page that I subscribe to and I watch a lot called Kev Mac Videos. Oh, and Kev Mac Videos is a dude out of LA. He from the 60s and he interviews all of the old OG gangbangers from LA. Oh, wow. Like, and all of the historic guys, all of the big name guys who helped start the info, and just to see how deep they take their culture. And then some of the names, Little Beer Can, you know what I'm saying? All the type, man, you gotta watch this shit. Yeah. Some of these niggas got some of the craziest names you'll ever.
Where'd everybody go, man? So what happened, I had my iPhone and the computer both hooked to the same microphone. So I think that's what was causing the static. Am I clear now? Mr. Owens, am I clear now? All right, good looking out, blank face. Blank face introvert. I'm half of that. I'm an introvert for sure. Blank face? What's that? That's my blank face. What up, what up, what up, what up, though? You from 6'9"? You ain't from 6'9". Lord. Oh, my God. What up, Crenshaw? Grinding, long time no see. Been a long time subscriber, at least 2 years now. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. So you done seen me come from like garbage, from like straight bad videos to what you about to witness from Doc Thorne video on, right? So you finna see the progression for yourself. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm proud of this Doc video, man. I'm really proud of this Doc video. Just everything just looks so good, man. And I didn't have to do a whole lot of editing as far as the coloring and making shit clear and all that. It just came out good. Like nice and clear and beautiful. You know what I mean? Like it's like really beautiful to me.
You my nigga though. I love you. You know, you turned. I feel you. So it's still my nigga. You know, so
feel me. So yeah, I'm kind of happy right now. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So as I was saying before, the static took over and I had to restart. Shout out to Chico Bean, 85 South Show. He was on Brilliant Minds podcast, Brilliant Idiots podcast yesterday, and he gave me a shout out. You know, Chico Bean's always supporting. He's not no hater, man. He's always plugging the channel. So shout out to Chico Bean. Shout out to Monique. You know, it's just like, I'm just happy right now as far as finally got my videos to be shot like I want them shot. And can't nobody say they helped me do it or taught me how to do it. That's the funny part. Like I just struggled for years trying to get the right shots. And I asked a few people, a few photographers, a few videographers, and nobody helped me. And so I just learned it on my own from experience and looking at a little bit of YouTube and Google and playing with the camera myself. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. So from now on, we should have all good, beautiful looking videos, man. It took a while, but it's here now, y'all. Where's all them Clipper fans at? And Cowboy fans? Ain't no Packer fans here, because y'all was hating on Aaron Rodgers, right? Ain't no Cam Newton fans here, is it? Cowboys in the house. Got a couple Cowboy fans in the house. Y'all from Texas? Dirty Weather 916. What's that about? Niner fan. Yeah, somebody was talking about I need a Niner hat. I mean, the Niners are balling, man. Y'all got my vote for one of the best 2 or 3 teams in the league. So I'm happy for the Niners. I'm happy. You know, I like Garoppolo, but unfortunately, his preseason presentation had me get off the bandwagon a little too early. You know, Garoppolo's balling. That's all I can say. Garoppolo's balling. He's doing what I thought he would do until I seen his poor preseason performance. But yeah, Niners got a great offensive line, great defensive line, and I like the secondary. Of course, the quarterback. So yeah, shout out to the Niners, man. Y'all gonna have to face the Rams, which shouldn't be too difficult. Seattle. Now, you know, when you're messing with Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson, they so up and down, so you don't want to catch them when they up. Got to catch them when they down and stump on them, put your foot on their neck. Other than that, shit, the Niners might be representing the NFC this year. Well, you got the Packers, so I think y'all have problems with the Packers. Because me personally, I love Aaron Rodgers. And something about them ugly uniforms and the goofy fans with the cheese heads. Something about the Packers, when you watch them play, you just automatically pull for the Packers, right? Crenshaw Grinder, good looking out, bro. Kev, that Kev Mac intro to Jam, Kev Mac video. You know, this is for show. They say I can't sing. I don't know if I can't sing. I know I don't have no rhythm. It's like Aisha Diaz. Y'all follow Aisha on Instagram? I was looking at Aisha trying to twerk the other day, man. To be so fine, I mean so fine, the kind you want to drink her bath water. She ain't got no rhythm. She must be hell of a cut because she can't dance with shit. She does not have no fucking rhythm whatsoever. So I'm like, damn, Aisha might be my cousin or some shit. Got to be my cousin. We got to have the same great slave master as a father or something. Some distant blood, something. We got to be distant kin or something, man. Because that bitch ain't got no rhythm. But anyway. What up, y'all? I mean, come on, man. Y'all not talking to me today, man. You know, if it wasn't for Crenshaw Grinder, I'd check out right now. That's why I don't like coming on live in the first place. I feel like I be talking to myself, putting myself on blast when I don't shave, got the crooked teeth falling out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all whack, man. Where Chico Bean at, man? Chico Bean, where you at, man? Give me a call, man. Call me Chico Bean. Let's go live, Chico Bean. Victor, what up, homeboy? What's going on, man? I didn't get to check you out on the podcast, but Melly Mel called me and told me it was great. Told me you plugged the channel. Um, Gave me props for giving you a start. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's what it's all about, man. It's just a brotherhood, man. You know, when I try to tell everybody about these other YouTube channels that supposedly don't like me or supposedly don't like my channel, my thing is we all can plug each other. How's that gonna hurt anybody? How's plugging somebody else gonna hurt anybody? You know what I mean? You might as well turn everybody on to the good shit they looking for, the good shit they like. You know what I mean? Why hide it from them? Why act like it's a competition, man? But it's all right. I'm gonna continue to shout out people that I like. Period. You know what I mean? And those that shout me out. So no big deal. But I'm the hater though. You know they call me a hater. I'm the hater. I hate on everybody and everything. You know that, right? I don't know how they give me that title. So be it. Cam, do you consider the snitching? You tell the police everything when you get caught, then go to court and change your story. Yes, that's snitching. But some people do it and take their testimony back or confession back or whatever, and Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So my thing is this: if you tell on somebody, you sign a statement or you get recorded or whatever, and then you go to court and you plead the fifth, or you change your testimony, or you say you don't remember saying that, and the person is still convicted on your testimony or your previous statements, yeah, hell yeah, that's snitching. But if the person gets off, I mean, that's up to the person because you didn't get convicted, so that's up to you how you decide it. If the person cuts you loose, I mean, shit, you basically owe that motherfucker a favor. Unless y'all sworn enemies, you gonna get him on the street or he gonna get you. Yeah, I know a few people that got hit like that, but I've also read some court paperwork on people and person gets cut loose. That's what's up, Goldie. That's what's up. That's what's up, Goldie. Appreciate it. So, for those that don't know, that's Goldie with My Tribe Rise. You know, the t-shirts I'm always rocking, you know, that black and white one I wear all the time. When I don't just feel like looking for nothing to throw on, always throwing the black and white, because black and white go with every damn thing. So I just throw the black and white on, and, you know, I rock that shit wherever I go. And so My Tribe Rise, that's Goldie right there in the comment section, y'all. Out to Dina Block. Man, y'all quiet as hell today, man. Maybe y'all wasn't expecting me or something, man. What the hell is going on? Too Pretty Kenny, where you at, nigga? What's your game of the week? I haven't looked at anything. And you didn't tell me what sport. Because you said week, I would think you're talking football, but Clippers, the next two games. Clippers against Phoenix, okay, football. I haven't looked at the football schedule. Um, so if you tell me who's playing, if you type some games, I'll tell you. I don't know who's playing. I don't know the point spreads. So I know some of you guys just love to complain. Some of you guys are like females wake up on your period, but I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. I accidentally uploaded Doc Part 1 to this channel. It was an accident. Because it took so many hours to upload while I was asleep, I'm gonna leave it up there. So you're gonna see Doc Part 1 on both channels. So don't say you already uploaded this or we seen this or this repetitive. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be on both channels. On the blue channel, the main channel, it'll be a few different edits. A couple of different edits. So it'll be slightly different, but pretty much the same thing. And it's taking forever to upload. Like, let me see if I can get this to show you something. See this? It's on 20%. 20%. It's only on 20%. I've been uploading for an hour. So that's how long it takes. So you figure close to 5 hours before it be finished. So I'm not fixing to delete that video I uploaded on this channel on accident. I'm gonna just go ahead and run it on both channels. But I'll give you guys on this channel the preview first. You'll be able to see it on this channel first. And then right afterwards, it'll be on the main channel, like 15 minutes or so after. Tomorrow, don't forget, Doc is tomorrow. The Doc series starts tomorrow. I don't know how many parts it'll be because I haven't went that far into the interview, but I know I got 3 parts. Part 1, he's talking about 7-8 Boulevard and being in Swan. And I think part 2 or part 3 he talks about Big Doc Dome and his connection to Raymond Washington. So it's pretty good though. He'll, as I was saying before the static took over, it's a well-rounded interview. It's kind of like Rockhead's interview, but Doc talks so smooth. He's so calm and so smooth, man. He ain't wild like Rock and loud and like flamboyant as Rock, but he talks about his endeavors or his associating with the devil, Satanism or whatever you call that, satanic, spiritual, whatever you call it. And then he talks about killing and what have you, and the war with when it started with Hoovers and how. And then he talks about working in a youth center. That's where he's at today, working in a youth center. And this happens to be the same building that used to be a court building on Central Avenue. And he actually went to jail in this building, and now he works in this building. They still got cells in there, still have the judge's desk and bench and all that stuff. It's still in there to this day. Even got some jail beds in there, and in the court tanks and everything. And now he works there. He's helping out the youth, and he helped actually get that youth center in that building. And he talks about his kids. He got his kids there, and it's a good interview, man. Talks about being related to some Hoovers and Swans. It's a good interview. But like I said, for me personally, I just like the quality of the video. So we'll be seeing better quality in the future, and something you all can appreciate and won't have no problem liking, sharing, and subscribing, recommending it to your friends and family, because no longer will we have that poor quality. So I'm happy about that. I'm geeked. But what else, man? I know y'all want to talk some sports or some shit, but y'all not talking sports, so y'all want me to get up out of here early or what? It's cracking, y'all. Come on, maniacs, Mac kids. Y'all not fiending no more? See, that's my problem. I give y'all so many videos, you don't have time to fiend for it. You don't have time to go back and watch it. So apparently y'all want me to take another long break from these videos after the Doc Dome, right? Yeah, spicy spaghetti is my favorite. I'm just saying, Joseph, talk to me. I'm not hearing nothing. I don't know. What was the politics, kid? Why you didn't put out Pookie Part 2 and Part 3? I'm gonna let Pookie talk about that. I'm not even gonna indulge in that. Pookie just said he didn't want Part 2 and 3 up, and the people involved know why he said it and why he didn't want it up. So. But now, Pookie agreed that if I edit some things, to go ahead and put it up. But my thing is, I spend all that time editing the videos and uploading the video, and then deleted it all off my computer. I'm not going back to fuck with that right now. Maybe 6-7 months down the line, when I don't have no interviews and all the interviews are uploaded, I'll go back and edit some shit and put it back up. But it won't be no time soon. Oh, Mahomes should take care of that knee. Mahomes shouldn't play Sunday. I would like Baby Crazo to come on here and tell you guys what I told Baby Crazo a few weeks ago. I've seen the decline of Mahomes happening before this latest injury, because I noticed something in Mahomes' game. I noticed that he can't take a hit. Every time he gets hit, he's holding something like his ankle, his leg, his knee. And it's like, bro, you're not Russell Wilson, you're not Cam Newton, you're not none of those quarterbacks that can take a big hit. So you got to be careful when you're running. You know what I mean? And then when you run toward that sideline, you have to really get out of bounds, not try to get that extra half yard so you closer to a defender that can hurt you. And then you got to blame Andy Reid for having him run up the middle knowing the brother was hurt. Like, that was a dumb play call as far as I'm concerned. If I got a quarterback that's playing hurt or with a tender ankle or whatever, I'm not having him run the ball. I'm not having him go up the middle. But that's just me. What up? What up, little Caesar? What's going on, man? Got an extra 3 in there today, huh, bro? Good looking up. Man. But sports is, if you're a sports fan, now it's a good time. Oh, let me talk about the Houston Rockets. Let me talk about them Houston Rockets, bro. Y'all know I love Westbrook. I love Westbrook. I love the triple doubles. I love the way he played the game. I know a lot of you guys don't like him. I can't stand Harden. Y'all know that, right? I can't stand Harden. Now, here's my thing about the Houston Rockets yesterday. In the very beginning of the game, the very, very, very beginning of the game, Harden is going off on Westbrook. So we can see they're not getting along already, despite going out to eat every night and hanging together and putting on a show for the media. It was obvious they was not on the same page from the start of the game yesterday. Second of all, did you notice Westbrook was pushing tempo from beginning to the end of the game? Did you notice Westbrook is trying to hurry up and get shots? He's trying to score. He's trying to pass the ball. I don't know if he got a triple-double, but he was close. Westbrook is up-tempo. Harden was walking the ball down court. Harden's dribbling out the clock. That's not going to work. That's like LeBron playing with Anthony Davis in there. You can't have the main guys, one going fast, one going slow. It don't work like that. Y'all got to be on the same page. And Harden is the type of guy that can get to the rack. Harden is the type of guy that can shoot a 3 in 3 seconds. Harden's a guy that can outrun everybody on the floor, just like Westbrook. So it's like, why are you slowing the game down? And then he made a couple passes to Westbrook, but did you see he made a conscious effort not to throw the ball to Westbrook? It's like, man, what's going on? Either y'all don't need to be on the court at the same time, or y'all need to get the Rockets to Westbrook and kick Harden up out of Houston. Because it don't look good. It don't look good. Maybe they'll get it together later, but it don't look good. And these are two guys that played together before. I think if Harden runs, of course. You know why? Because Harden can shoot good. Westbrook can shoot good. Both of them can get layups or dunks. And so the faster they run, the more opportunities they will have on offense. You feel me? And when you slow the ball down like Harden does, he walks the ball down court, they need to call an 8-second violation on Harden. Because he just be getting across the line in 8-9 seconds, but they don't ever call it. But when you slow the ball down like that, you stopping the whole offensive flow. Once the flow stops, everybody's just standing around. And so now you're not going to get rebounds. You're not going to get to the, when you pass the ball and it's not precise, you're not going to get to the ball because you're flat-footed. And so you just can't move like that. When you're moving around, you're moving toward the ball. So you throw the ball to a person, he's running to the ball. So even if the ball's behind him, he can reach back and get the ball. You know what I'm saying? But standing flat-footed, you can't get to your left or your right to get to that ball. And so you also, in your mindset, is run and gun, and then a guy walks the ball down. Now your mindset is like, what are we doing here? Now you got to worry about the shot clock. Like I'm gonna tell you something that I seen yesterday, and it probably happens all the time, but I only noticed this yesterday. When Harden would walk the ball down court and be dribbling the ball, and now he decides to pass, it was 3 seconds left on the clock. You're not giving that dude, like, if you're not a spot up shooter like a JJ Redick or somebody, you're not giving that shooter enough time to get a shot off. You know what I mean? So he basically he was ruining the offense, bro, period. Now when he did like an alley oop to Westbrook and to the big man, that's what you got to do, Harden. You gotta go fast. If you want to slow the ball down, let somebody else have the ball. You know what I'm saying? Then just play back, so you don't give up no fast breaks. You know what I mean? No, they definitely not winning no shit. But I disagree that they need to slow it down for lack of defense. Because Westbrook, regardless of what people think, Westbrook plays defense. Harden plays defense. So now you just need your big man to play some defense. I don't know who else they picked up, but you remember once upon a time they had a reason they let get away, and some other defenders they let get away. But so you may be right, they may be lacking on defense, but Harden and Westbrook can play D. So you need a big man, you need a forward and a center that can play some D. And I'm not saying they don't have that, but I'm saying that can make up for it. So if you're gonna run like, I mean, if you need to run like I'm saying you need to run, then you need to get those other pieces for defense. Uh, I think the Astros will come back and win the series. So basically, yeah, I think they should win Game 3. But if they don't, then I'm left wondering, can they win 4 straight? Because I still think the Astros will win this series. I mean, I know I'm probably the minority on that. I know a lot of people was calling me that don't ever call me and say you was right about this, that, or the other, or a good pick. But everybody was calling me about my Astros pick. And I'm like, it's 7 games. So the Nationals have to win 4 games to win the series. Harden gets steals, bro. Harden tries. I didn't say he was good at defense. Harden plays defense, though. Harden gets steals and blocks, bro. Yeah, if Houston gets swept, they not getting swept. That's what they're not getting. They definitely not getting swept, bro. You can forget that. You know, they're going to have to see Cole again before they can pull off a sweep. And then, like, if they throw Corbin and Sanchez, in my honest opinion, despite the numbers, Sanchez is not that good. And Corbin definitely is not that good. So I definitely don't have Washington pulling off no sweep. But shit, I mean, if Donald Trump can win a presidency, why the Nationals can't sweep the Astros, right? My mate rates Flacco. Flacco ain't shit. Kev, the game of the year in the NFL coming up next week with your Patriots and the Ravens. That's going to be a good game. I like the way the Ravens, see, like I'm saying about the Rockets in basketball. The Ravens are the Rockets of basketball. They have a fast offense, wild offense, and they just go for it. And despite having a not so great defense, the offense is aggressive and the offense keeps field position. And when the defense shows up, that's just a bonus. It's a plus. I do remember watching one Ravens game this year where the defense was like the shit, like great defense. Patriots haven't played anybody yet, which is true. And I've told Melly Mail, I've told Little Crazy Boy, I tell all my homies, the Patriots have a soft schedule, which Super Bowl winners usually don't have a soft schedule. But I'm looking at other people's. It ain't hate, it's the truth. You're speaking the truth. People have to understand. The truth ain't hate. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. A ball is a ball. Strike's a strike. But, well, you know, umpires get that wrong too, though, right? You know, sometimes an umpire call a ball a strike, and sometimes they call a strike a ball. But point being, Patriots do have a soft schedule and haven't really played nobody. But I was looking around on an accident on a fluke, and I seen the Rams. I seen the Rams schedule and the Cowboys schedule, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. The Patriots ain't the only one with a weak schedule. Remember, I told you guys before week 1 about the Bears schedule last year, the weakest schedule in football. So I'm looking at these schedules, and I'm saying, really, the NFL is really trash right now. And ain't but a couple of good teams in the NFL. You feel me? It's really only a few good teams in the NFL. I think there's 32 football teams. I like the Packers, the Patriots. Um, Seattle's doing cool. A lot of y'all like the Rams. I like the Ravens. Who am I missing? Saints are always cool. Saints are always cool. So that's 6. 6 into 32 goes 6 times? No. Well, yeah. Oh, 9 and 7. Houston Colts, debatable. Nah, KC's not that great, man. So if I take, oh yeah, the Vikings, damn, man, y'all making me feel stupid right now. So that's like 11 good teams. So less than half of the league is good right now. Y'all gotta agree with me on that. Less than half the league is good right now. Because 11 is only a third. So a third of the league, 11 good teams, 32 teams, a third of the league is good. So 2/3 of the league is not good. So it's a good chance you're gonna have a weak schedule no matter who you're playing, right? I mean, that's how I see it. I didn't even think it was 11 good teams, but that's how I see it. Over under 8 on what? On baseball? The baseball game? I wonder why my computer's not working. Maybe because I'm uploading a video. Game 3, I don't even know who's pitching. I have to see who's pitching. I don't even know who's pitching. But I wouldn't go under. I wouldn't go under on none of these guys. I don't think the Astros will lose, but we'll see. Yeah, I agree with Jerome. And I don't even know who's pitching. It's just the National bats are hot right now, and the Astros got plenty of bats. So we talking 2 teams with bats. This ain't like the old days where pitching just outrules the bats. It ain't like that no more. Maybe the Astros will lose the World Series, but I'm going to say it for the 5th time. I think the Astros will come back and win the World Series. Oh, Greinke and Sanchez. Greinke's good to give up 3. Now, see, I was just talking about Sanchez. Despite his great numbers, Sanchez is not that good. Watch the Astros hit Sanchez. Win or lose, I guarantee you the Astros are going to hit Sanchez. Sanchez is going to get rocked tonight. Watch. Because the motherfucker, he walks people. He walks a lot of people. And the Astros are going to cash in on them walks. Watch. So I would not go under. Definitely don't go under with Sanchez and Greinke. Greinke's been getting rocked, man. So you definitely can't go under on that. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting. My mind is really on the Laker game tonight and the Clippers game tomorrow. That's really right. Ricardo, good looking out. That's really what my mind is at. I was trying to look up James Harden's stats, but for some reason my computer don't want to help me out. Still got my old Topps cards from the 80s when William Pierre was the man in that. William Pierre. I don't even remember William Pierre. So it's amazing that these guys I interviewed can remember motherfuckers from 50 years ago. First name, last name, address, phone number, and all that shit. Yeah, take USC, take USC, take USC tonight. Colorado's Google. Colorado has no offense, man. Colorado has absolute, man, Colorado is pathetic, man. I mean, they are really a pathetic team, man. I don't know how they were so overrated. They are pathetic. I watched them like 3 weeks in a row. That team is pathetic. Take the USC Trojans. That's a lock. That's a lock tonight, minus 12. It was like minus 13. Man, for real, bro. I agree with you on that. The Westchester Comets can beat Colorado. See, split shoot lineup. ASU beats UCLA easy. When they don't play tomorrow, they don't play today though. I don't know. UCLA got better, man. UCLA offense look like it's clicking now. Cam, do you think that Tony overused his player? Steve Nash, Donamon, Kobe used him too much? Yeah, I think so. But if you in shape, you're a good player. You should be able to get out there and do your shit. What else you got for me? I know y'all got sports course. What about some interview courses? You know what? And I want to tell you, the Mac Heads and Maniacs, y'all already know. But for the newcomers, the new subscribers, there's reasons why I don't interview a lot of Bloods. There's reasons why I don't interview a lot of Gangsta Crips. It's a reason why I don't interview a lot of Hoops. And it's not because I don't want to. It's because some of these old dudes still playing politics. Some of these dudes worry about what their homies gonna think or say. Some of these dudes got tight rules to where they don't do interviews or give out that type of information. But for the most part, it's because of me. It's because of me that people don't want to come on here and do interviews, man. That's from historic rival neighborhoods. You feel me? So that's all it is. Because like I say, I've been in the pen. I met a lot of Bloods and gangsters, and East Side gangsters and West Side gangsters in the pen. West LA dudes. I know a lot of West LA dudes. And I can't make dudes do interviews, man. I'm cool with dudes from every hood, but you can't make them dudes do interviews. So it ain't my fault when y'all be in the comment section venting and shit, talking about too much Raymond Washington talk and Tookie talk and NAC talk. I can only give y'all what I could get, man. And then I see a lot of people claiming they don't want to hear about U.S. boys. Don't watch it. That's all. Don't watch it. Every interview is not going to be for you. This is really about the history, man. Bringing the history to light and getting the truth out of the history, bro. So y'all know why you doing shit and find out why certain things happen that you didn't have no idea about. And, you know, I get calls from a lot of OGs that actually learn from some of these interviews. You know, so, you know, the trolls and you young dudes that don't want to hear it, find another channel, man. Because this channel is mainly based on the history. Yeah, Marijuana was cool. Let me see something. Okay, Harden. James Harden averaged 2 steals. What is this, preseason? He averaged 2 steals a game in preseason, 2.2 steals last year, 2.2 steals the year before, 1.3 the year before that. I mean, come on, man. The man's getting 2 steals a game. He's getting a block shot a game, which is not so great. How many rebounds is this dude getting? He averaged 4 rebounds a game, which ain't shit. That means he ain't inside. Oh, that's defensive rebound. Offense, he's not getting offensive rebounds at all. But offense ain't defense. So 4 to 5 rebounds a game. It's not that great, man. But 10 years in the league, I think the Rockets need to give up on the brother personally. But shit, if they run, his numbers will go up. Man, it's obvious his numbers will go up if they run. Maybe he getting old, man. Maybe he don't have the energy. Because he wasn't always no slow player, just like LeBron. LeBron, they got to move him back to small forward, man. Running the point is like the most pathetic thing they could have done. Same big Cavs stuff. What stuff? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Any more San Diego interviews? Yeah. It will be. Westbrook looked great last night. He looked frustrated, though. They wasn't really giving him the ball. He looked great to me. I know he missed like a easy layup or some shit. But I thought Westbrook looked good last night. Them damn Clippers, though, that Clipper bench shooting threes, lights out. They second team looking like starters. Clippers gonna be hard to beat, man. I was talking to one of my childhood buddies. He think I'm wrong. I think the Clippers can match the Bulls single season win total. I don't see nobody really hurting the Clippers this year. I'm saying in the regular season. We know how they play in the playoffs. But the Clippers, they look great, man. Look like no flaws. Like everything they do is just right. The only problem they may have is if Lou Williams have a bad game. If Lou Williams have a bad game, they may lose. But with Lou Williams playing lights out, leading the team in scoring, come on, man. The Lakers should have never let Lou Williams get away. So I think, and I think the Clippers don't even need Paul George. I would just, you know what I'm saying, with that type of money, they don't even need Paul George. But when Paul George comes back, I mean, that solidifies more wins. So I see the Clippers winning more games than the Chicago Bulls in their best years. So will they choke? That's a different question. With Kawhi Leonard, I doubt they choke. But as you see in the first 2 quarters against the Lakers height, and when the Lakers run, the Clippers got problems. Once the Lakers slow the ball down, and when it really counts, the Lakers got problems. But my assessment to this is put Rondo on the floor. Put Rondo on the floor so you can pass the ball to Anthony Davis, so Anthony Davis don't have to dribble so much and create his own shots. That hurt the Lakers in the third and fourth quarter. And LeBron walking the ball down court, pathetic. A man says Paul George will be their downfall. I like the chemistry they got now. So me personally, I do not think they need Paul George. But you got him, so when he's healthy, use him. Use him. I mean, you're paying him all that money, but it's obvious they don't even need Paul George. And the 4 Warriors, you see how the Warriors look? You see how Stephen Curry look? Did you really look at his expression yesterday? He looked like he know they're going to lose this year, like they're not going to be shit this year. He really looked hurt. He really looked like he couldn't understand what was going on. He looks defeated. He really looks defeated. Clay won't be back. Maybe not this season. Clay says he's ready. Steve Kerr says he's not ready. So who knows? He may be back soon. But I don't think that's going to help him a whole lot, man. The Warriors will be lucky to make the playoffs. They might be an 8 seed. But the expressions on their face and the way Draymond Green that came out and apologized for the way he treated Kevin Durant, the way, just to talk, even the look on Steve Kerr's face is like, fuck, we're in trouble. You know, look at the demeanors. And they so big on Russell. It's like, Russell got to do something, bro. He can't just be out there with his hair braided up and think he's going to get a ring or a playoff game. You know what I mean? So we'll see, though. The West is tough, so it's going to be hard. Yeah, the Warriors did 5 good years, man. Got 3 rings out of that shit, 3 championships out of that shit. But they never looked like this before. They never looked like this before. Never. In the Curry era or the Kerr era. But anyway, enough with the Warriors. Enough with the Warriors, man. Football. The Vikings look pretty good. What do you think of the Milwaukee Bucks? The Bucks are cool, but Kenny Carson, what up? You supposed to be here too, pretty Kenny, with my marathon, man, my telethon. What are you doing at home, Kenny, watching this shit, man? You supposed to pull it up like an hour ago, bro. I hit Lil Doc. Lil Doc didn't get back with me. So the big man on the Milwaukee Bucks misses too many free throws. Doesn't really seem like a team player, and he runs out of gas at the end of the game. So I don't think shit of the Bucks. I think the Bucks are just a nice team to watch play, but I put no stock in the Bucks. And he's going to get frustrated playing on that team, too. It's only a matter of time. Who's coming out the East? Okay, all right. I see you got that front hood up there, huh? Triple low. They lost Malcolm. He was a big part of that squad last year. Kel, the Atlanta Hawks, watch. The Atlanta Hawks, who'd they beat yesterday? The Pistons on a back-to-back. Man, what I'm watching the Atlanta Hawks for, man? Atlanta Hawks ain't gonna do shit. They beat the Pistons on a back-to-back. D Rose, look, man, age is setting in on D Rose, man. Sixers are good. You know, I'm a fan of Ben Simmons. I watched him at LSU. I like Ben Simmons, but Ben Simmons still got a lot of game to learn, man. Simmons ain't at his full potential yet. And Embiid is good when he's hot, but when he's fucking up, he look like a head case, man. I mean, you could drop 27 all you want. I don't think they're gonna do shit. Tobias. I'm not saying, I know you're not talking to me. I'm not saying the Sixers nothing. I'm just saying I like Ben Simmons. I'm not saying the Sixers going to do anything. I was actually in the process of saying because Simmons needs to learn, you know, get a better jump shot and take the game more serious, and Embiid gets upset when he's not playing well. I'm saying that the Sixers probably won't come out the East, but you know, it's too early for me to say. But I don't think they will come out the East. They may be in the Eastern Conference Final. Jerome is pretty good, man. Jerome. TPK take USC Washington over tonight. I think Jerome is pretty good with his picks myself. I mean, who's the top 4 teams in the East? It ain't the Knicks or the Nets to me, but the East is so weak, it could be anybody. I mean, you got to put Boston in there, right? Toronto. Boston and Toronto, right? Right? Hello? Anybody there? Knock, knock. Anybody home? Hey, cut it out, Jerome. You're gonna have me in the sports book, Jerome. Cut it out. The Pacers. I ain't feeling the Pacers, but I haven't really got into, their roster. I seen them play the other day. But he said not Toronto? What? Matter of fact, man, you got me really, really. What up, Hector Flores? Hector Flores, where you from? You from the South or the North? Bucks, Sixers, Pacers, Nets. I don't agree with that. But we'll see. I got the Pacers, San Gabriel Valley, all right. SGV, all right. Bucks, Sixers, Pacers, Nets. Bucks, Sixers, Raptors, and Celtics. You like the Nets because of what? Because of Kyrie Irving? Yeah. Well, the East is maybe not be too weak, but I'm going off the last few years, so maybe they're not going to be weak this year. But Kyrie can do it by himself. You serious? Kyrie said he couldn't even. Oh, can. Okay, I agree with that. Because I was about to say, Kyrie said he couldn't even lead the Celtics. He said he failed at being a leader in Boston. So I'm like, how the fuck can he lead the Nets to anything? Phillies, Bucks, Boston, and Miami. Okay, yours are like mine, except we trade the Raptors for the Heat. Do you think the Washington Nationals will beat the? No, we already talked about that. I do not think the Washington Nationals will beat the Houston Nationals. I know I'm the minority on that. I know it look bad, but I'm going to stick to my guns. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Shit, motherfucker can't be right all the time. I agree, Tony Jr. I agree. I absolutely agree, Tony Jr. I absolutely agree with both of those points you just made. Phillies, Bucks, Boston, Raptors. See, Mac, that's what I said. So I got 2 people that pretty much agree with me, if nothing else. So what? Kawhi just took them over the top. They was good without Kawhi. Kawhi took them to the top. Kev, don't give him bogus info. Washington in 4 or 5 tops. 4 or 5 tops. Washington not going to sweep the Astros. They're not even going to win in 5. Now, if you said 6 or 7, I wouldn't even argue with you. But 4 or 5, I'm going to fuck around and clip this out, post this, right? Clip it out, post it. You know that, right? If I'm still in Vegas and still got a computer. Because I'm getting ready to move back to LA, man. I can't stay out here, man. I can't stay out here and pay this rent. This shit is killing me right now. Well, I mean, I'm just in the sports book watching, man. I'm just watching, but you got me feeling like taking my $80, my last $80, my food for the week, my junk food for the week, and going to the sports book, man. You got me really reliving. You got me really reliving them good times, man. Talking about them stories and shit. And I can't do shit with this $80 but eat. I might as well go try to triple it up and pay the rent for another week, huh? But let me see. I don't know what bogus info I gave you, Jerome. What's the info, Jerome? Oh, that was you talking about 4 or 5. I take that back. You don't know shit about sports. Man, I agree with the other dude. Jerome Wallace don't know shit about sports. I agree. You giving out bogus information. Washington not fixing to win in 4 or 5, dude. Cut it out. You must be talking about hockey or some shit. Got to be talking about hockey. You talking about the Capitals, right? The Nets look cool. The Nets look cool. You know, I was telling my son a year ago. The Nets look cool last year. Them young dudes, they run. And the cold thing about the Nets, you told will win the series. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't say they will win. I said I think they will win. I'm not saying that as a fact. I'm saying it as an opinion that I think the Houston Astros will come back and win the series because I'm sticking to my guns and I don't like Corbin and I don't like Sanchez and I like Houston's bats and Houston's pitching, even though Greinke is and Verlander is. But it ain't over though. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll cut this shit out for you too, Jerome, and post this shit for you too. You feel me? I just don't think it's over. It's the World Series, dog, and it's the Astros. Altuve comes through big time all the time. Whenever you count the Astros out, here comes Altuve. That's a bad little Colombian. So we'll see. 4 or 5 mean a sweep or win one. Like I said, maybe 6. I don't know, but I got the Astros coming back, bro. And I damn sure wouldn't bet on it unless Cole was pitching. But so you ain't got to worry about that, Jamal. I'm looking at the Clippers tomorrow. Astros gonna win the ship. That's no doubt. Killing them, KM. Killing them. Bet something. This blasphemous. Did you just hear me say I wouldn't bet on it? I'm just giving advice. Matter of fact, this is what I need to do. I found a way that I can make money. I found a way that I can make some real money and become a real credible person. Is if you guys send me $200, right? I don't care who you are. Send me $200 for my pick. I give you a pick for your $200. For every $200, I give you a pick, right? And if I give you a loser, I will send your money right back. As soon as the game is over, I cash app you your money right back. So you don't lose nothing on me. You lose whatever you might bet, but you get your money back. Money back guarantee. If the pick wins, I keep your $200. So I figured I could make a lot of money that way, giving out picks and guarantee your money back. You know, because what happened was I was on covers and I seen some shit. I don't know. I seen some title and I clicked. No, it wasn't covers. It was on Google, and I clicked on the link and I seen people Wonder Dog. It's a website called Wonder Dog. I guess that's the guy's name that does the picks. And I seen everybody. I could charge $100 if that's gonna get people to send the money. But on Wonder Dog, they was complaining that dude doesn't. He offers guaranteed money back, but he doesn't give people their money back. I thought about it. I said, shit. If I give a motherfucker wrong pick, I give him his money back. Shit. I mean, if I'm giving out bad information, I don't deserve the money. So I thought about it. I said, hey, man, you know, I probably should try that shit because I give out so many damn good picks. I won't have a problem giving you your money back because I'm going to make money off them good picks. So, hell yeah, I thought about that shit. I said, you know what? That's a good way to make money and hold my credibility. No, Vegas Dave is not good. But this is the thing about Vegas Dave. Cause see, I ran across Vegas Dave back in the day many a times at LVH, Las Vegas Hilton, which is now the Westgate. Dave, we called him Crazy Dave because of just what you said. His picks ain't that good. Crazy Dave, man, that's a great hustle, man. It's legit because I'm not taking y'all money. I'm not robbing y'all, right? But I can help you get a lot of money and then you be paying me for my services. But nevertheless, so Vegas Dave, see the thing about Vegas Dave is like this. How I'm telling you guys that I think the Astros will come back and win. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Tobias. His picks aren't likable. That's what I'm telling you. Like you guys don't like me saying Houston's gonna come back and win. So, or like how y'all didn't like when I said the Packers was gonna beat the Bears, right? So to you guys, that's like a crazy pick. That's a pick you don't like. To me, I really feel that pick. And so what happens is Vegas Dave gets the most outlandish picks. He makes the craziest bets on the dumbest games and different sports. And he parlays that shit and he puts crazy money on this shit. He puts 4 digits on that shit. So when that shit hits, Vegas Dave is hitting for 200, 300, half a million. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, his picks aren't good. I don't want his picks. I wouldn't copy his picks. But that motherfucker's hitting for 6 and 7 digits, bro. Show me one of your tickets with 6 and 7 digits on it. I ain't never had a 7-digit winner, ever. You feel me? So I'm not gonna go out and diss Vegas Dave. That's what I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? High risk, high reward. Crazy pick, crazy money. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I met Dave, his wife came. His wife came in the casino talking shit about him, talking about getting him and divorcing him and all that shit, right? And dude turned to me and Dave turned to me and told me that she's bitching because he took $1 million out their joint bank account and she's divorcing him. And he was like, I hope she do leave. I want a divorce anyway because I put $3.5 million in that account. And I'm like, whoa, motherfucker put $3.5 million in the account. This crazy motherfucker is picking some winners to get that kind of money, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, I ain't never won $1 million. I ain't never had a ticket paid $1 million or a winner that's paying a couple $100,000. So I ain't mad at Vegas Dave. If you got it, go for it. You know what I'm saying? And the cold part, like I'm gonna tell you some real shit that you guys understand. Jerome understand. You, Tobias, all you guys understand is this: 180,000, like 182,000. But look, so. And that wasn't at once. That was a series of bets in one day. All right, so this is what you guys understand. Here it is, a game that we think is going to win, or a boxing match that we think is going to win, right? And that team loses. And we like, fuck, that should have been a sure shot, for sure winner, right? Like, who was that? It was upset football last week. But what happens is, those are the wins that Vegas Dave wins on. He wins on that shit that you think is a sure winner. He's on the other side. You know, he's betting against champions in UFC. You know what I'm saying? And when you win, it works because he's getting that plus money. And if you're a serious gambler, you know that minus money don't always win. In fact, the minus money loses a lot, which means what? That plus money is winning a lot. And so when you have plus money, you can endure way more losses than you can that minus money. And the plus money pays way more than minus money. If you ever got a parlay with a couple underdogs, that shit pay way more than a bunch of favorites. So when you talking 4 and 5 teamer with a couple underdogs, and you betting 4 and 5 digits, no, Vegas Dave ain't black. No, he's not a black dude. Just go on Instagram. Go on Instagram and hit Vegas Dave. I thought he was like some type of Asian, like part Asian, when I used to see the brother. But I see him on Instagram, and he kind of looks more Latino to me, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe even some white in him. I don't know. I'm racially ignorant. I don't know the fucking difference. So I don't know what he is, but he ain't black. That's what he ain't. Ain't no black nigga having no joint account with no bitch with 3.5 million in it. Ain't no black nigga gonna do that shit. And ain't no black nigga gonna have his wife running up in a casino going off on him. Yeah, he could be Italian. He could be Italian. But a black nigga gonna knock that girl out in the casino. She come running up in there talking about you lost money and I'm whoop your ass and I'm gonna divorce you. Most black niggas ain't even getting married. I mean, I would love to get married one day soon, hopefully, but you know, she be knocked out in the middle of the casino. You know what I'm saying? So no, he ain't black. He damn sure ain't black. But yeah, Jerome, you know, we cool, you know, we fuck with each other, homie. So we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Sometime you right, sometime I'm right. But we gonna see. We gonna see about the Astros, man. I just think they could come back. 2-0 ain't no hell of a. She get Ray Rice. I heard the fuck out of that. But we'll see, dog, because I just think the Astros are the better team. Now, take into account the Nationals are the hottest team. They the hottest team since the All-Star break. They the hottest team right now. They done set a record for like 6 or 8 consecutive road wins in the postseason. No team has ever done that in the history of MLB. However, I just think the Astros got more experience and are really, really clutch hitters, really good hitters. And so we'll see. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But man, I'm enjoying this sports conversation. Didn't even know I went over an hour. I don't know why Too Pretty Kenny didn't come talk to me. I need a real podcast, man. No, for real, I need a podcast so we could be at the table, like on Breakfast Club, and y'all could watch us get down. I don't know if the Nationals still in pitch signals. Them dudes is really just good. Astros got championship pedigree. Yeah, they do. I disagree. After what they did to the Dodgers, St. Louis, and beat Houston 2 games, can't see it come back. That's the beauty of sports, bro. Everybody's Stevie Wonder until they see it. You feel me? That's the beauty of sports, bro. A blind man can't see shit until it happens. I mean, fuck. So we'll see, dog. I mean, you know, I'm stick to my guns, homie. Scherzer's that dude. Cole is that dude too, though. So Scherzer, Cole, you know, they them dudes. They them dudes. Without question, they them dudes. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Too Pretty Kenny, you should come through and scoop me up, homie. Too Pretty Kenny, you should come scoop me up, man. You know where I'm going. Go put this computer back in the pawn shop, man. And get the fuck up out of Vegas, man. I'll be back in the land, man. I'll be back in LA, man, for a few months. I can't deal with this shit right